Good morrow. It is Wednesday, October 28th, 20 something anyways, and this morning I made the girls cinnamon rolls, but with a twist. I added some apple into them and I'm going to frost them. So they're not even gonna know. Mwahahaha. So this is going to be a very sweet main course, breakfast style, part of a lunch for my eldest daughter, because quite honestly, I'm getting burnt out on pancakes. And then for the rest of her lunch, she's going to get a vanilla pudding, some vanilla yogurt covered pretzels, a Rice Krispie just like yesterday, granola bar, some Gushers, some sliced cucumbers over on this side, some blueberries and clementines here, and this is where her cinnamon roll is going to be once I frost it and let it cool a minute. I may or may not have let that cool. I just stuffed it in there and threw some icing on there. And that is my eldest's lunch. For my youngest, her stomach hasn't been feeling the greatest. I think it's an age thing and cramps happening, if you get my drift. But I packed her a hard-boiled egg, some crackers, some blueberries and clementines, some of the same crackers or pretzels, so the yogurt dip pretzels, and then the same snacks as yesterday, Gushers, Rice Krispie, and a granola bar. She doesn't really care for pudding, but for her main course, in the thermos, I have some chicken noodle soup. It does look a lot better than this normally. You can't see the vegetables and chicken, but just know it's in there. It's not just chicken flavored broth. So I heated that up for her in hopes that she'll eat that, but we'll see. Worst case scenario, she'll eat it when she gets home around 3 o'clock, because she tends to not want to eat at school. Okay, so now it's Wednesday mid-morning, and oopsie, I've got a pot of chili on the go. No meat in it yet, because I'm still kind of waiting for the meat to thaw a little bit more. But in this pot, I would have recorded it sooner and shown you guys, but I had a friend here. She's been using my phone to receive and make phone calls because she's having a bit of a dilemma lately. But anyways, I had a friend here, so I couldn't really record while I was putting this together. But I've got two tomato sauces. I put in a packet of Del Paso chili seasoning, a rough chopped onion, a can of corn. Of course, we've got the red kidney beans, some celery diced up, and some diced tomatoes in here for extra body. And then, of course, me being me, I added in about a half a teaspoon of that chipotle seasoning. And once I add the meat, this is going to be a lovely hearty chili. It's pretty cold out there today. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It's warmer today than it has been in about, I don't know, a week. And I'm fully expecting our first snow to come within the next couple days. And I'm dreading it. Thankfully, starting next week on November 1st, my kids are getting a ride to school, so I don't have to go out in this crap anymore. Because, I don't know if I'm old or something, but, the cold is starting to wreak havoc on my bones. Oh my goodness. Yesterday I couldn't even close my hand, my fingers into a fist. My fingers were swollen and sore. The doctor did say that I would likely have arthritis in my hands as I got older, but I didn't think it would happen at 36 years old. Also, my entire left side was on fire. I mean, I've had a lot of injuries on my left side, so yeah, it would make sense for the early onset of arthritis. So yay me. Anyways, I will show you guys this later on when I'm finishing putting it together, and I'll likely pair this with some biscuits, so I'll show you guys that once we're all done, and that will be supper for Wednesday. And we're gonna call that finito. But yeah, I'll show you guys how I plate it up or bowl it up, whatever. I do have one little girl home today. Alright, there I am. So now I'll show you guys my face. Anyways, like I was saying, I do have one little girl home today. Autumn's been complaining of cramps the last couple of days, and I've made her palpate the area and various other things. And as far as I can diagnose in my unprofessional way, I guess you could say, is I think that she's about to get her first menstrual cycle, or at least her body is preparing for it because she's been getting cramps off and on the last couple of days. So I let her play hooky today. She's chilling in her room with a hot water bottle. So these days call for soup. So I'm making chili because, well, it sounded good to me. And yeah, I'm about to go hop on my exercise bike. I need to start working out. So that is on my to-do list that I created for myself today. I've managed to get everything else knocked out of the park. I wanted to chop up some celery and throw it in the freezer, which I did. I wanted to get my chili started, which I did. I wanted to do a few other little things around the house, and I got that all done. I have to work out, and then I have to go hand out some flyers for my community Halloween party that is supposed to take place Saturday. And yeah, that's what I got to do today. And then I have to go get my oldest at school. Obviously, the school rush, school run. At least it's only one for today, and it seems to be warming up. It's like about 13 degrees outside right now, which is not warm by any means, but it sure beats like -3, -5. Yes, I know my bangs need to be trimmed. That's on the agenda for tomorrow, actually, because we're getting updated family pictures tomorrow. So yeah, Autumn gets to play Snooki kind of for like 2 days because like I have to pick her up early tomorrow because we're meeting at a local park at 4 o'clock tomorrow after school, I guess. And if I had to go pick up both kids, I would not have time to get ready or have them be ready for the pictures. So I'm going to pick her up around 1 o'clock so we can get ready and look presentable and all that jazz for our family pictures. And I'll probably share that with you guys once I get them. So be on the lookout for that. I'll probably have to put like emojis over my kids' faces because for privacy reasons and for personal reasons, they'd rather not be on my channel anymore. Autumn is more open to it, but my oldest daughter doesn't want anything to do with it. And I just respect her for that. Like, she doesn't want her name mentioned, and I really try my darndest not to say her name, and she doesn't want a picture shared. So I'll share the pictures as a whole, but they'll probably be like an emoji in their faces. So, but they're still going to be beautiful. I have full confidence in my friend. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I'll probably be back Friday with the grocery haul. And I just thought I would like pop on here and actually talk to you guys and kind of catch up a little bit. We're not doing much around here, honestly. The school run zaps all the energy out of my day. Honestly, I feel like I'm constantly going and I don't have a lot of time in between. So when I get back from the school run in the morning, I tend to get stuff out and ready for supper, and then by the time I'm all done that, I have to go back and get the two kids, and by the end of the night, I am literally exhausted. I'm falling asleep at like 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Like, it's a miracle if I'm staying up later than that. However, last night I ended up taking a nap, and yeah, I went to sleep until about like 8:30, and then when I got up, I didn't want to go to bed again until like 3 o'clock this morning. So I'm currently running on like 3 hours of sleep, I'm going to say. That's conservative because I don't even think I really got all of that. Because I woke up at about like 5:30 the first time. And if I went to bed at 3, so yeah. 5:30 I woke up. I heard my oldest daughter upstairs. She's on the spectrum, so if she wakes up early, she's stimming, and her stim is like bouncing and jumping. It's her happy stim, so she'll put on music and just like give her. And I won't lie, it sounds like she's coming through the floor a lot of the time, but we've learned to kind of tune it out. I don't even notice it half the time, but when it's really quiet at like 5 in the morning, you hear her, and it doesn't bother me. So I went back to sleep anyways. I got up and peed and went back to sleep. And then by the time I got up again, it was around 6. So I got up and started my day.
as you see, I made cinnamon rolls, and that was breakfast, so it kind of doubled as breakfast and for a main course for my oldest's lunch, because I'm getting pancake and waffle burnt out. So I wanted to give her a little something different. So that was that. And you've seen what we had for lunch. We're going to have dinner. And then I'll be back Friday. So stay tuned to see how I played up our supper. And yeah, it's going to be yummy. I'm excited. I'm making biscuits. Did I tell you guys that? Yeah, I'm going to make cheddar and garlic biscuits. And whatever I doesn't get eaten tonight, I've been trying to stock my freezer because, like, I've been telling you guys inflation for a while, and it's getting ridiculous. Like, I can no longer afford, sadly, as much as I would like to get on my groceries, because, like, you know, $200 or $300 is not getting me anywhere near what it was getting me a month ago even. And I'm not even going to bring up gas prices. I'm grateful, honestly, and I thought I'd never say these words. I'm grateful that I don't drive. Like, my best friend drives a van, and I feel so sorry for her when she's got to fill up her tank, because it is, well, I should say one of my best friends drives a van. Not my, like, not all of them drive vehicles. Some have little cars. But anyways, I feel for anybody that's driving these days, because gas is, it is expensive. It is really, really expensive. Yeah, I don't mind the pimple on my face. I'm hoping that we can cover that up tomorrow, because, you know. But anyways, I'm going to hop off here and get sweaty, and I'll see y'all again in a little bit.
Alright, I'm logging in 10 minutes on here. I have no idea what that equals out to be, but I'll try to push myself for more. My legs are gonna kill me tomorrow, and I'm gonna hate myself, but I gotta get back on the train at some point. And don't mind me, I'm in my nasty basement. Rob's RC cars are in front of me. What great inspo! Alright, feeling the burn, getting a little winded. Don't mind the crappy lighting. Like I said, I'm in a basement. I turned on my pedometer just for funsies to see what kind of steps I can log in. And there she is, a thing of beauty. Dinner all plated up, or should I say bowled up. And I've just topped with some sour cream, and I kind of scratched the idea of making biscuits, only because I got sidetracked handing out flyers, and I'm exhausted now, so buttered bread it is. Anyways, guys, that's it for me today. I love y'all, and I will catch y'all on Friday, I think. Anyways, ta-ta!